Wednesday. Happy trading. Nothing I'd rather be doing than trading on this Wednesday. Rocking the Hornets for the victory yesterday. Heading to the playoffs. I'm telling you. Let's go over our trades. We missed the open, unfortunately. And had we not missed the open, this would have been the easiest one possible. Narrow state, one, position two, nothing to the left, as you can see. Buy in it, set the stop. I would have said get out right here, but I saw this tail bar right here, and I said it's a sell, and I set the stop right here. I sold right here, saw two tail bars, definitely thought it was a sell. Then it went against me here, and I got out. And look at it. Had I not made that trade, it just kept going up. And if we look at that on the 5-minute, it went up all day. So that's something we could have worked on. That could have been an ad right there. That could have been an ad, or that. And now it's pretty flat. 11 o'clock, we're done trading. We didn't come back till 14, really 14:30, but the move was already established. You could have done off the 8 MA right here. Got a little move. We come back at 14:30. What moves do we have? It's pretty wide, as you can see. Probably would only play it down. We got to move down off the 20. Set the stop right here. We played an ad right here on the color change. It was going down with us. We were excited. And then it went up, got out completely on the color change. And of course, as the end of the day transpired, it went down. So, there's nothing you can really do about that. It's just the way it works. Had we have stayed here, maybe we could have avoided that. Maybe we wouldn't have added, but there's nothing you can really do about that. We wanted a move to be a little bit more dramatic, but bearing how the stock acted all day, should have really thought about it and realized that that wasn't going to probably happen. Next stock was Merck. Again, we missed the open, so right here, but we did catch this elephant bar. We set the stop. We sold here. We got two lots. It wasn't really doing anything. Then we got a move right here, all the way down here. Then it popped up on us and we got out. So that was a good trade for us. Nice profitable trade. It made up for the trade that we lost on Uber. So we were pretty content with it. But had we not been content with it and played by our rules, and maybe looked over at the 5-minute and looked how it still was respecting the 8, still was respecting the 20. Here, it didn't have 2 bars. It just respected the 8, so it needed 2 bars within. the 8 to really go down. Maybe would have got out here. You never know. But had not, you got a ways it went down. So it went, and that would have doubled, tripled our profit, which would have been nice. So I don't know. I mean, maybe that's too soon. Maybe it's playing off the 20. I don't know. It's just we're going to have to think of how we play that. The good thing is we're not having issues with finding plays. We're having issues with managing winning plays. And maybe this is, big bar, you know, big bar. I don't know. Don't know yet. Still working on that. As we continue throughout the day, doesn't really give you an indicator that it's going up, but it's a wide stay. This is kind of angling like a 45. Looks like you get an elephant bar. Well, we're done trading at 11, so we're not really touching it. That would have been nice right there. We're back 11:30. We got back a little early. What we wanted to do is we saw this going up, saw the comeback, and we wanted to do a color change. We did a 2-bar color change rather than what we usually do is a 1-bar, and that for a while worked for us. And we got out right here after we saw this bar here. That bar alphabet wise leads to it's usually going down, so we just wanted to get out there. And it looks like we should have let it go down, got back in right here. Position of power, granted this isn't flat, but that's an indicator that you could have played that up a little bit, at least to new highs. 2-bar new highs. So maybe here. Next stock that we got in was XOM. XOM, you have Fab 4, right color. That's kind of not the alphabet letter you're looking for. Color change off the 20. Sell right here. That's 1, 2, 3. With the 20 being above the 200. Probably get out right here. At least right there. Maybe try to play this one back down right here. But as you can tell, it didn't work. Now we're looking at it so they're all flat. What we tried to do is we saw a move right here. We thought it would go going down. Probably could have looked at the 5 and realized that wasn't the case. Just because there was space here. Came down, was going up. So that was a waste of a trade right here. We got in here. We got out here. So we lost more than our entry point. We piled in here. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. And we tried to add right here. And then we set our stop to our add, which isn't the formula. So what we've been messing up on is trying to add and then moving after the add, moving to the position of the stop to the add. And that's not really how it should work. We shouldn't even, maybe we shouldn't even be working on adding right now. We should, because this should just be stop right here. It went here, went here. And then look at that. That would have been a nice move. And we could have had the add right here. Or right here. Instead of having an add where it doesn't really complete that. It's a little too early. And what happens is it goes down from there. But this would have been a nice little whale. We should have caught. Especially with us getting in here and having to stop here. So there's no reason that we shouldn't have got that one. This, not 100% certain on this, but keep in mind, even playing this, we were iffy because it was 10:50, so 11 o'clock we should have stopped. Here's another one off the 200. Look at that one. That's the move we really wanted. Add. And then you've been able to see on the 5 minute it was hitting the 200. Then we come back around 14:30. We had a color change here. We were thinking, it was going to go down. It wasn't really a 20 MA halt. It would have had to have been above this for a long time, and it wasn't, as you can see right here. It had just crossed. So we were looking at maybe it was coming in and then got halted right here. That wasn't the case. We got out. 20's flat. We saw another move right here. And you see, these aren't big moves, but we're playing them. And it goes against us right here. We get out. We see another move. We were convinced this was going down. And, eventually it does work right there. And I guess if you would have kept this one there, set the stop above here, said it needs a 2 bar, 1, 2, goes down. We got out here on the 200. It bounced up. That was the end of the day. Then let's go to Walmart. Walmart, you're looking at Fab 4. Elephant off of that. You could have tried to play that. It would have knocked you out. You're playing it again off the Fab 4. Maybe play at 70%. Get out there. It's flat. You got a distance away. Maybe you got this off the 20. doesn't work out too well for you. We're out at 11. This is a nice one off the 20. Wow. Flat. Position of power, but flat. 14. We saw this. Try to play that down. Got out. This should have been an indicator. Topping tail bar of it going up. Looks like it got stopped by the previous close, previous day's close. That's into that. We didn't play C. Fab 4. 1, 2, green. Nothing to the left. Stop. You're stopped out. You're out of it. Keep going. 11 o'clock. No moves. You're done. Pretty much flat. Maybe play that off the 20. $14, you're back. Or $14.30. Should have played this off of a 200. Pull back off the 20. So, and then we also didn't play Intel. Fab 4. Nothing to the left. Buy into it. Set the stop. You got stopped out. Maybe you could do Fab 4. Bottom area of the Fab 4. Color change. Play it up. Play it up to the top. Or even ride the 20. 11 o'clock, we're out. This would have been nice. Nothing to the left. Write it down. And then this, I didn't know what to do. I was looking at it the whole time, but this was a 45-degree angle for a 200. So I didn't know if I should play color changes or what, but it kept going up. Then go right back down. So let's go Hornets. That was the day. Be back at it tomorrow. Until next time.